Hello MDRT, my name is Wesley and I'm from Singapore. I've been privileged enough to qualify for MDRT 6 times in succession, and this year I'm also a professional table qualifier. And over the past 4 years, I've also had the opportunity to attend the MDRT annual meetings in Boston, Nashville, Vancouver, and Miami being the latest one. And hopefully next year in Anaheim, I can have the honor to share my journey with MDRT as a speaker. So the title of my presentation is From MDRT to COT, the power of one change. And why do I say one change is because what I've discovered is that the growth in our profession, at least for me, doesn't happen by trying to implement everything we hear at MDRT. I think true breakthroughs come when we can identify one particular idea a year, plan how to adopt it, and then manage the change until it becomes part of our business DNA. And if you take a look into my own journey, from my very first MDRT in Boston, what I took away was the importance of a lead generation framework. Before that, prospecting to me was rather random, and after taking inspiration from a speaker in Boston and implementing the structure, KPIs and follow-up, I have now built a very predictable pipeline, which many young advisors struggle with. In Nashville, I learned the power of specialization. I was trying to scale the business, and I took inspiration from a speaker there as well, to focus on retirement planning, where it gave me more credibility and made me more referable. I have to admit that choosing a niche was uncomfortable then, but it did multiply my growth because I had to relearn many things. But that was how I adopted it into my business. In Vancouver, that year was particular for me because it was rather slow. But from there, I took inspiration from delegating out work, which immediately after getting back, I appointed a secretary to help me with my the other things that required more of my bandwidth but was not revenue generating. And the impact of delegation really helped me list out what are the things that I'm good at and what are the things that I should be outsourcing. By managing that, I managed to free up more time to focus on building high quality relationship with my clients. However, after all these years, I have not gotten to where I want to be. And this year in Miami, I made it a point to interview TOT members. And from them, it came to the hypothesis where they mentioned to me that ultimately the money was still in insurance, but a different kind of insurance. The type of insurance where I am not, at that point in time, not yet savvy with. But what shifted me was really doubling down on understanding how do products like ULs and IULs work. And then I shifted my business from retirement planning. I mean, I'm still pretty much focused there, but I've also added a repertoire of legacy planning and estate planning, understanding the taxes of different jurisdictions. And with such advanced strategies, I managed to reframe conversations around multi-generational wealth instead of just personal wealth. And that mindset moved me closer to COT, which allowed me to cross the line this year provisionally. And the common thread was that planning and change management. Planning gave clarity, change management allowed me to follow through, and each year every one idea compounded into the next. So the takeaway for members is that don't leave MDRT with 100 ideas and implement none. Choose one, plan it, manage it, and then ascend from MDRT to COT. Thank you.